Hi Cancer, how are you? I hope you've had a wonderful month of June. Thank you for tuning back into the Spiritual Parlour if you've been here before. If you haven't, welcome, welcome. So today I'm going to do your general tarot card reading for the month of July. And the first thing I want to say is thank you so much Cancer for all your views, your likes, comments, shares and interaction so far throughout a couple of months that I've been doing the readings for your sun sign. So thank you so much. In terms of astrology, I've already done a horoscope for you and it's on my blog, and all I've got to say is Cancer, brace yourself and get ready for July, I beg your pardon, because on the 12th we're going to have a new moon, and not only are we going to have a new moon, it's going to be a solar eclipse in your sun sign. So I always say when there's a solar eclipse, when there's a new moon in any particular sign, that particular sign steps into their personal power. But with a solar eclipse, basically the sun and the moon are going to be what we call conjunct in astrology. So it means that their energies are working together. So the sun being your ego and the moon being, you could say, your emotions. And often what happens is the solar eclipse is experienced in, or it happens in a particular house of life if you look on your birth chart. And I pulled one up this evening quickly for Cancer. I just did it for, someone born at the very start of the Cancer season, so from around the 21st of July time, so from the very, very start. And it looks as though the solar eclipse is going to happen in your first house. So that is, you, yourself, all that you are, in your relationship with, with who you are and what you want. Now, when we have a solar eclipse as well, it's often offset, or often the house that complements the house that it takes place in needs to be addressed or balanced with the house that the actual eclipse is happening in. So if you have a first house experience, then it will be the 7th house, which needs to be the area of life to balance. So the first house being you, yourself, who you are, your relationship with you. Your 7th house being your relationship with others. So your marriage, your partnerships, all your relationships, both professional and personal. So that's a bit of astrology for you, Cancer. So have a wonderful July before we start. If you are born right at the very beginning of Cancer season, then, happy birthday to you. And, look out for your 1st and 7th houses. See what those areas of life hold for you, when it happens, when it takes place. Okay, so let's get into this reading. So I've done enough rambling. So this is a general tarot card reading for the sun sign of Cancer. This is Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there is a message, there's too many. There is a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon. Whoops. Oh, 10 of Cups. Happiness. Happiness. Strong family unit, success, a stage of completion, cups being the emotions, what we feel matters at the heart. So that's good. So if there's a message for Cancer, that's too many. Sun, Moon and Rising, please let me know. This is Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Anybody born within the Cancer season, what just flipped there? Strength. Okay, strength. There's a message for Cancer, let it be known. So, first card would be the Heart of the Theme. Second card will be the Heart of the Matter. Third card will be the Recent Past. Fourth card will be the Present. Fifth card will be the Advice. Too many. And the 6th card would be a potential outcome. Alright, let's go, Cancer. Oh gosh, Cancer, your cards are flipping everywhere. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, so this is a general reading, guys. We don't know everybody's situation, so we can do a general reading. See where the energy is. feel pulled here. I feel really pulled here in the middle. So we're going to go here. Bottom energy is the Queen of Wands. Okay, creative, dynamic person. Fire energy, representing fire signs as well. That is Aries, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But the energy of the Queen of Wands is basically being creative, dynamic, diverse, going for what you want. So let's see what's going on. Oh wow. What a nice start. Wow. Okay. Wow. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Got some good cards here. Right, looking at these cards that's come out straight away, Cancer, it looks to me very much like some of you, or for a particular person, you're in a period of basically transition. Lots of change happening, and it could be that you've spoken, or you've thought about your truth. You've been very, very honest with someone, or very, very honest with something about what you want, and you're moving forward. And I feel that way because at the heart of the matter here, you've got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the number 10 in itself is the number of completion, or getting to a stage where something's final, it's over, it's complete. In the Suit of Swords, as you can see, it's not a particularly nice card. Swords being the suit that represents all our challenges in life, and also represents how we think and how we learn. So with the Ten of Swords, it's like an ending, a final ending, completion. But it's often, the energy is quite quick. Something's come to an end very quickly. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship. You take what resonates with you, but at the heart of the matter for July, there has been an ending, or there will be an ending. Okay, now this ending is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because the theme is the Sun. And the Sun is the most positive card that you can get in tarot. The most positive card. Everything is, everything's blessed, basically. It's healthy, vitality, growth, progression. So I feel very much for July, for some Cancers out there, there's going to be an ending, or there has been an ending that is going to set you up to go on a much better path, a much more happier path as well. And I feel like it's a lot to do with emotional happiness, because in the recent past you've got the Ace of Cups. Now aces are brand new starts, brand new beginnings. It's like the initial spark, an idea, and the Suit of Cups represents our emotions, our heart, how we feel, also relationships. So it could be a relationship in the recent past that that has come to an end, or will come to an end here with the Ten of Swords as the heart of the matter, but will set you on a better path with the Sun. So this new beginning, this emotional new beginning in the recent past, I feel could be a relationship, because the Ten of Cups fell out, which is also happiness, being content, a point of completion, and emotionally fulfilled. So if that has come to an end, if you're a Cancer sitting there thinking, oh my God, the relationship has come to an end, or it's coming to an end, I feel like I'm being pushed to say, don't worry, because this ending here with the Ten of Swords is going to be, or will be, for the better, with the Sun as the theme. And in your recent past, with this new opportunity, this brand new start, it's going to set you up for better things, much, much better things. In the present, you've got the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords, I love her energy. Queen of Swords represents all the air signs. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, first of all, as a person. But the energy that she brings is no bullshit. Basically, no bullshit. There's no other way I can explain it, but she speaks the truth. The Queen of Swords is very honest, very upfront. She's very quick-witted. She's very intelligent. and she doesn't take any rubbish, not from anyone or anything. So that's what's come up in your present position. So it could be that you've had to deal with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and speak your truth to them about what it is that you will and won't put up with. Or if this is not a person, keeping it general, then you've had to, or you are using the Queen of Swords energy now to move yourself forward, and you're basically not taking any bullshit anymore. Good for you. Good for you, Cancer, because that's in the present. Good for you. The advice, you've got the King of Pentacles here. Now, Pentacles is a suit, is the Earth suit, and it deals with stability, it deals with grounding, it deals with also what we own, what we possess, our finance. And so it's a very grounded energy. And the King of Pentacles, obviously, he does normally represent finance, but I'm keeping this quite general because I'm just reading the energies because I don't know everybody's personal situation. So in your advice position here, it seems very much to me like this change or this truth that you've spoken potentially to another air sign, or if you haven't been dealing with another air sign, it's you radiating the energy of the Queen of Swords that has given you this new emotional start in the recent past that might have or will bring something to an end. The message here is, the advice is, you will be stable. There will be stability following this truth that you've spoken, or this truth that you are speaking now, whether it's to yourself or whether it's to another person about what it is that you actually want. There will be stability. You'll probably feel more stable, probably feel more better emotionally as well. So I feel very much, Cancer, that although there might be an ending to come, or you're going through a potential ending, because that is the heart of the matter here, it is an ending that is probably going to be a lot better for you. Something is going to feel, you are going to feel better. Life is probably going to feel better. And I think emotionally, with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that new start and that feeling of completion emotionally, I think this ending is just going to be what moves you forward. What moves you forward. Now, in your outcome position, you have got the Tower. Now, people do freak out when they see the Tower. And I can't blame people if they do, because if you look at the card, it's not, it's not one of the most prettiest cards in the tarot. You've got like a tower that's, it's been struck by lightning. You've got people falling out of the building. It's like a scene of total chaos and total destruction, and that is the Tower energy. That is what happens in life, destruction. But the thing about the Tower energy as a card, or even as a life event, because it's a major arcana card, it's not like, the Ace of Cups or even like the Queen of Swords. It's not like a day-to-day energy. It's like a life lesson card. It's like a karma card. When we all have a Tower moment, sorry, I've got incense wafting everywhere. When we all have a Tower moment, I always tend to feel, depending on the cards that are surrounding it, I judge the tower, can't talk, by what's surrounding it. The Tower is very much about removing blockages and removing what no longer serves you. So although you might be going through a moment of chaos and everything just seems like total madness, and you don't know whether you're coming or going, or there's a little bit of stress, a little bit of anxiety, you're not sure about the future, just know that when the Tower happens in our lives, it is making way for something better. All the time, every single time we experience a Tower moment, it's never really for a bad reason. If you look back, once you've worked your way through the madness and you look back, you think, okay, now I'm in a better place. So as your outcome, this situation, Cancer, for whoever this resonates with, this change, this speaking the truth of what you want, or this dealing with another air sign, where you've decided not to take any of their bullshit anymore. It will cause destruction. It will cause change. It will cause maybe a little bit of madness because everything's just been shaken up. But that is the blockage removed. That is the energy of the Tower. The blockage has been removed. The Tower comes in to take away what no longer serves us. And if it is an air sign person, a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, or if it is someone who has the Queen of Swords energy, someone who's quite intelligent, someone who's quite witty, someone who's quite outspoken, or even if this is you radiating those qualities with someone else or with another situation in your life, it is for the better because there will be stability. Now, whether this is financial stability for some of you with the King of Pentacles or just general stability once this period of madness, you pass through this period of madness, and you take what resonates with you, Cancer, it feels very much to me like the stability will be there once the madness, once the madness has happened, the stability will be there with the King of Pentacles. You also have the Strength card fall out as well here. So I feel very much like I'm being pushed to say that through this situation, Cancer, you're going to have an element of strength about you to get through this, especially with the Tower, okay? Because what I said about the Tower, destruction, chaos, changes, you're going to need strength to get through it, definitely, because that's in your outcome position. But you can do it, and it is for the best. I'm really, really happy to see the Sun here as the theme, because even though this ending is here, the Ten of Swords, the sudden ending, it's always really, really positive and always really, really good to see the Sun next to it. So that's the heart of the matter, the sudden ending to a challenge, to a relationship, to a job, to whatever it is that's happening in your life. The theme of it is the Sun, moving forward to a more blessed path, I guess you could say, a more happier path. Certainly something that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling, okay, with the Ace of Cups in your past position, the recent past, and the Ten of Cups that fell out at the beginning. So, interesting. It is very, very interesting. I think I'm going to just pull a few more cards just to clarify some of this. Because the Tower is here, this outcome. I just want to look at this in a bit more detail. So let's see. So, okay, clarify the, oh, here we go. Justice. Justice. Things will go your way. Okay, Justice, this card here is a major arcana as well, just like the Tower. So it's not a day-to-day energy, it's like a significant event that happens in life. And Justice, what she brings, she represents the sun sign of Libra as well. So just put that out there, just let you know what all the energies mean. She does represent the sun sign of Libra, but the energy of Justice as a major arcana card is that there is a fair outcome. If it's a legal matter that you've had to deal with as well, because she deals with legal matters, but generally her energy is a fair outcome when she's upright. She didn't come out in reverse. Okay, she came out upright. So this change, this ending, this destruction with the Tower, the removing of the blockages, this you speaking your truth, being honest, not taking any bullshit, and the ending that might potentially come from it, or that has already come from it, if this situation's already happened for you, things will go your way. Okay, there will be justice and it will be on your side. I didn't even have to shuffle along to get a clarifier for that. So that's reassuring news. So I feel better pulling that card with the Tower there as your outcome. There will be destruction, but things will go your way. That's positive. Okay, so let's pull an angel card. So there's a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please let it be known. Whoops, that one just fell. Jump straight out. And when they jump straight out like that, that means they need to be read. And it says balanced friendships. This is an interesting card. It says your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. So, Cancer, I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but with this situation that's come up here in the cards, if this has been an unfair relationship, an unfair job, an unfair situation, the angel message there is that it's only really going to work when there's an equal share of, you know, give and take. And Justice, as you can see, which was your clarifier card for the outcome of the destruction and the change, you know, these two together, Justice, as you can see, she represents Libra, and Libra, the sun sign, is all about balance and, you know, equality. You can see with the Justice card, she has her scales here, because she represents balance, equality and fairness. So if this was a one-sided situation where things weren't really fair on you, it's only going to work when there's equality. So have a wonderful month, Cancer. Have a wonderful month and have a wonderful new moon solar eclipse as well on the 12th. Do earmark that day because it's in your sun sign. And as I said, for some people at the very, very start of the Cancer season, it's your first house of you when I looked on an astrology chart. So it's all about you, what you want and who you are. And this situation here just kind of resonates for it. You know, you speaking your truth in the present. You know, not taking anybody else's rubbish. Your own happiness. So earmark that day. You'll step into your personal power on the 12th. Have a wonderful solar eclipse. Balance that area of life of you out with your relationship with others as well, because that could be a lot about what this message is about. Because, you know, the two houses of life for you guys that will be vibrated depending on your own personal birth chart, but just generally for the start of the Cancer season, those that are very early on in Cancer, it is the 1st and 7th houses. So this reading was all about balanced relationships. So there you go. You know, have a think about that as you move through July. Have a think about that. Okay. I feel good. Anyway, I feel good looking at this spread. I really, really feel good. I'm just looking at it to see if I get anything else from it. Any other energies. Anything else coming to me. Wow. It's pretty clear. An ending for the better. Not putting up with any rubbish. No, it's pretty clear. And things working out in your favour. Very, very clear sign there. All about balance. Okay. Well, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there for you. Have a wonderful month of July. I hope this resonates with someone or some people. Please do like, share and subscribe if it did. Drop me a comment. Let me know if it did or it didn't resonate with you or what you felt. Visit my blog if you want a horoscope as well for the month of July. I'll leave the link below. The horoscope is up for Cancer already. Personal readings, birth charts, all that kind of stuff. Just visit my Etsy store online. If you like candles, I've just uploaded into my store some new spiritual candles. So prosperity candles, love candles, protection candles, all kinds of candles. And I'll be uploading and updating the store as the month goes on. So have a wonderful month of July, Cancer. I wish you the very, very best of luck with this ending or this situation. But just know that things will go in your way. They will go in your favour and in your way with justice there. Okay, have a wonderful month of July, guys. See you soon.